Hi, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, go ahead and hit the like button and share this with another mama that is looking for some me time to get her day started or wind her day down. As usual, we're going to start this week's episode off with a motivational quote, our mantra. I actually like this quote because it fits perfectly with the episode for this week. The quote says, "It is time to treat your body as the greatest gift that you have." Again, that quote says, "It is time to treat your body as the greatest gift that you have." So definitely think about that all week and think about ways you're going to treat your body to the next level. But guess what time it is? It's mama time. So as you can see, I have on my nails. I'm going to be multitasking this week. I have, what are these? Fingernail polish remover clips on. I'm taking off my Color Street nail set that I have on. I think this is the best way to take your polish off if you have on Color Street. I've heard people that do like acrylic and some other stuff that they love to take their polish off and their nails off with this as well. This is just nail clips. You can get these from Amazon, really inexpensive. They come 10 in a pack and it has a cotton round, not the actual, you can use cotton balls too because my thumbs have cotton balls, but they have the cotton rounds cut in half. I put some nail polish remover on the cotton round, put it inside the nail clip, and then put my finger inside of it. Usually it takes about 10, less than 15 minutes. So this should be done by the time I'm finished with this particular episode. So if you see my hands and you're like, why does she look like Edward Scissorhands, little Edward Scissorhands? That's why. So I just wanted to mention that at the beginning of the episode. But this week's mama time is going to be what is Mondays are for mamas. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, on Instagram, I'm Mommas and Mannies, and on Facebook, I'm my name, Natrina Goodwin. But if you follow me on Mondays, I try to put up like a motivational post. It usually says, I'm going to pull them up because I usually have a rotating picture of a few. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay. If I can get to them with these nail clips on. Here we go. So I have one that says, Mondays are for mamas. You got this, mama. And I have another one that says, Mondays are for mamas, but just with different backgrounds. So that basically means I wanted to break that down just in case you see that. You're always looking like, well, what does she mean when she says Mondays are for mamas? And what I mean by that is, as a mama, I think you should take one day completely for yourself. I pick Mondays because I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as a medical technologist. And on Mondays, that is the first day I have that I'm off work. It's kind of a busy day with my kids, but not really. So what I like to do usually on Mondays, I clean up just from the weekend, wash clothes, fold up clothes, tidy up around the house since I was working 3 12-hour shifts. But what I like to do in the evening is take time specifically for me. When I put my daughters down to bed, that's my time to do whatever I like. And at least probably once a quarter right now, if my girls go to my mom's house or my in-laws' house, I like to spend Mondays just for me, whether that's in the morning or in the evening. And I'll just, if you want to follow this same script or this same recipe, I definitely recommend it. I don't mind taking this for yourself. So I would wake up late, and for me, waking up late is like 7:30, 8 o'clock, because I usually try to wake up about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I would wake up late, do your morning hygiene routine, brush your teeth, wash your face, all that. Put on clothes, or you can leave your pajamas on, whatever you feel, because guess what? It's Monday, it's your day, mama. So you can do whatever you want to do. Or if you want to put on some lounge wear, whatever. Go downstairs, make breakfast. Now, when the girls are gone, of course, my husband most likely is still here with me. Or if he goes and plays golf, then it'll just be me. So I'll come downstairs, make breakfast, or you can go get breakfast, whichever one you want to do. But usually I make my own breakfast. It's going to be something like pancakes, French toast. If you want to make biscuits or like grits, eggs, bacon, things like that. So make your favorite breakfast, whatever that may be. If you want to get fancy and you've had a really nice breakfast when you've been out and you want to take a try at making that breakfast, you can definitely do that. If you want to start the day off with relaxation and you don't want to complicate it, I would say make something that you're really good at making, or order or go out to eat. After you do that, find something that you like to do and do it for the next 2 hours or however long you want to do it. If you want to listen to a podcast, I know a podcast named Mommas and Manny's. You can listen to a few episodes and then pick up another podcast that's relaxing or fun. I always like to listen to Brown Ambition podcast because they're not too long, but then again, they're not too short. So I love to listen to them and do that for the next 2 hours. If you don't want to listen to a podcast, or if you don't want to watch something on YouTube or on TV, watch your favorite TV show. If you want to do that, read a book. So whatever you like to do. And even if you like to clean up, I know some people find it relaxing to actually clean up. Like if the house looks a mess and you want to make sure that it looks nice, do that. Whatever you like to do it for the next few hours. After that, if you want to, you can go out. If you want to go and have some really great mama time, like get a mani, a pedicure. If you want to go to an exercise class, if that's relaxing for you, you can get out the house and do that. Or you can get a massage. You can get you can get your brows done. Go get your hair done. Do something that's just for you, that involves someone treating you, or because even with exercise, if you're going to a class, you're going to be following an instructor. And then after that, if it's time for your kids to get out of school, if you need to go pick them up, that's fine. If you need to wait for the bus, that's fine. What I would do before they get home, I would recommend not cooking that day. You already cooked for yourself. I forgot about lunch. If you want to go out and get lunch, or if you're staying at home the whole day, if you're ordering lunch in or you're cooking again to have lunch, you can do that. On Mondays, no matter if my kids are here or not, 90% of the time, I'm not cooking. I'm doing something like, if you want to do like pizza from the store, if you want to pick up like a rotisserie chicken or something like that, and then pick up some sides or something you could just put in the microwave, like steaming the back vegetables, do that. Because remember, Mondays are all about you, mama. So take that time. Don't stress yourself out. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. During your meals that you have when it's just you, have your favorite drink. If you don't drink alcohol, have a mocktail. If you do drink alcohol, have your favorite alcoholic beverage, something that's relaxing, tasty. Have that just for you. I forgot to mention that. So now you spend all day taking care of yourself. When everybody else come home, your partner, your spouse, when your kids come home, you're fully relaxed. You have had all day to yourself. You've had time to think about what you want to do. You can plan your week, whatever you want to do. Guess what today is? Mondays are for mamas And that's the day that you get to do what you like to do. Now, if you don't have time or you don't have someone to keep your kids on Mondays or you can't take off work, what I recommend is to try to do this like on a Saturday or a Sunday. If you have older kids and you're comfortable with them staying the night at someone's house, whether that's family or friends, let them do that. That way, on the particular day on the weekend, you can take that time for yourself. If you have smaller kids and, they're not at the really staying the night over someone's house, or if no one wants to come and get them, then get a sitter and do everything, in your room. Or I'm trying to think of somewhere else. Get someone to come and get your kids and take them out, maybe to the park or something like that. But just make a attempt to make sure that you're actually doing something for yourself on a Monday. So if you see that on any of my social media and you're trying to figure out what is she talking about, Mondays are for mamas, I don't understand what that means. That's what it means. That's the explanation for it. And I want you to sit and think about, how can I take the time out for myself? And if you can't get a sitter, you can't be at home by yourself, and you are working, take the time on your lunch break to do something special. Now, don't be drinking no alcohol on your lunch break, about to get fired, please. Please do not do that. But do something special. If you usually don't go out to eat and you have time to go out, take lunch outside, or literally eat lunch outside, or go to a restaurant, have food ordered in, eat somewhere other than eating in your break room. Make it special. Go on a mental vacation or listen to something. You can definitely listen to a podcast, your favorite show, catch up on that while you're at lunch. As always, Mama, remember to leave a comment below and let us know what you do for your mama time and on what day. Is it on Saturday, Sunday? Is it one day during the week if you work a non-traditional schedule and you don't work 5 days a week? Let us know what you're doing. If you're doing it all day, are you able to get in just a small amount of mama time, but making sure you still get in that mama time for you? Leave us some ideas so we can share with other mamas. And remember that me time is essential and it is never selfish. Have a great week, Mama.